But you also, you know, you mark your body up with these things that they call brands. Getting branded. Branding yourself is the ultimate sign of being a slave. You go back to the plantation, this is where slave masters were branding property. And it's not even just from the transatlantic slave trade. Even if you go back to Roman times, you see, Europeans, they use history as a military tactic. And in doing so, they study their history and they learn how to apply what their ancestors applied back to you. When Hitler wanted to train the Nazis, he consulted with the KKK in America. Yes, sir. So they learned these strategies for a reason. But if we go back to the Romans labeled runaway slaves as fugitives. And as the greatest modern historian of ancient slavery, Moses Finley has remarked, fugitive slaves are almost an exception in their sources. It goes on to say that to deal with the problem, the Romans hired professional slave catchers to hunt down runaways and posted advertisements in public places giving precise descriptions of fugitives and offering rewards for their capture. Around the necks of slaves who were recovered, they were also attached iron collars, giving instructions on what to do with the slaves who wore them if they happened to escape again. So in the National Museum of Rome, I saw this slave collar right here, giving details of what to do with that slave. And people want to say that chattel slavery just started with the European and transatlantic slave trade. The Greeks had a slave trade. They would go to other countries and get slaves and bring them back to Greece. And this is the same thing that you see today. They would put the same slave collar on our ancestors. Here right here it also says, if caught, fugitives could be punished by being whipped, burnt with an iron, or killed. Those who lived were branded on the forehead with letters FUG for fugitives. So we look at our ancestor Wilson Chin. Here you see the slave collar around his neck. And if you look on his forehead, here you see he's branded on his forehead with his slave master's initials. Different day, same story. So what will make you as a man want to brand yourself on the ass? And that means you had to let another man do it. I mean, this also came from the plantation. On the plantation, when the master wanted to mark his property, he would get other black men, because he was too scared to do it for himself, he would get other black men to brand them like cattle, to stick their brand on you. And we still do this now.
Don't move, nigga. Don't move. Don't move.
Let's go, Aaron. What's your chest?
You a man now, boy. You count me, boy.
Your slave days is over. Papa Rock is in here. We're gonna do your makeup, baby. He's thrown in already. Look at him.
I gotta feel it.
This is the latest thing, getting branded. What's that brand mean?
Phi Beta Sigma fraternity.
So is this just a fraternity thing?
Yes, sir.
And this guy right here says he wants to get branded. What, are you crazy?
Yeah, I guess.
What kind of brand do you want to get?
I don't know yet.
You know, they used to just brand cattle. You know, they used to just brand cattle. You're going to get branded?
Right on my arm. Right there. Football player, though.
That's going to hurt.
Not really.
It might get infected.
Not really. If you take care of it, it won't.
What if you get hepatitis C or something?
Make sure it's
Man, I don't know.
I'm from the old school. Nobody's going to brand me.
Bro, let me record again and see it.
If you don't be out, come on. It is recorded. If he's sad,
Hail to the most level Greek laws of Mike Stop 5 Turn. Incorporate all powers of
y'all back up behind me?
Black brothers and sisters.
I'm gonna put a little booty on your hook.
But we, the daughters of a make.
There we go.
Lay all our
There we go.
stuff. These are the
I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Make stuff fire. Make stuff to the day we die. I'm back here. I'm making stuff up. Turn Corporation found on Dark Storm Friday. At the press down here on November 17, 1911, on the campus of Howard University, on the 3rd floor of Science Hall, currently known as 3rd K Hall. I'm making stuff up. Turn was founded by 3 liberal students and the faculty advisors. The most honorable Dr. James Just, the most honorable Professor Frank Cope, the most honorable Dr. James Cooper, the most honorable Bishop Eric Games Love. Line it up! Greetings, big brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Line speak. Greetings, big brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Paul Collins right now.
Greetings, big sisters of the Lambda Omega chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Line speak. Greetings, big sisters of the Lambda Omega chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.